On DOF 102 of Eruvin, we get this case that somebody's in the temple, somebody's playing a musical instrument in the temple, and for those who know the Age of Prophecy series, you know why this strikes me, because I deal with musicians in biblical times, and you're playing your harp and you break a string. You'd actually in the temple be able to repair it, to be able to like tie it up, but in the rest of the country you couldn't. So what is the distinction here? Why are you allowed to do something in the temple you can't do elsewhere? And it says that really we've got the temple law, and of course the temple law follows Torah law. But the rabbis, they had all these rabbinic decrees they enacted to keep people from breaking Torah laws, but they didn't institute them for the temple as well. So we get all these different laws that come up and say, oh, this is what you can do in the temple, but in the rest of the country, you can't do it. It's out, including repairing musical instruments. We don't play musical instruments on Shabbat because lest you should come to damage them, they should become untuned, or string should break, and you might want to go fix it. And the fixing it would be really problematic. So here we say that, we actually do play musical instruments, or they did on Shabbat in the temple. And these rabbinic restrictions against doing things to the instruments and fixing the instruments weren't applicable. Now, stringing a harp from scratch on Shabbat, that we don't do even in the temple. But some of these repairs would be allowed in the temple because the temple did not follow rabbinic law.